absolute depression. What it would be like if the vast majority of 23 million people suddenly disappeared. Depression. Absolute depression. Imagine what it would be like if the vast majority of 23 million people suddenly disappeared. Every year around this time, an interesting phenomenon unique to China occurs, a business downturn in major cities. This phenomenon typically lasts for about 15 days. Every spring festival, people in the city return to their hometowns to celebrate or travel. Even with tourists from other places visiting, the city's population still decreases significantly. Traditionally, the Chinese New Year festival lasts from the first day to the 15th day. Only after this period do businesses and commerce officially resume operations, and people return to their jobs. From the first day to the 15th day, the vast majority of businesses and shops remain closed. However, merchants in central commercial areas will definitely not miss this period. Today, because my meeting didn't end until late, I had to pass through a commercial area on my way back. So I took the opportunity to record this for everyone to see. Now, I've arrived at the entrance of this pedestrian shopping street. This street used to be the city's most bustling commercial thoroughfare. A century ago, it was funded and developed by a local warlord, and gradually grew with the participation of more and more merchants. 30 years ago, the street was undoubtedly the city's premier commercial landmark, a must-visit for tourists. At its peak, standing at the street entrance, one could see a sea of people, shoulder to shoulder, the flow of people resembling thick glue slowly moving. Real estate prices here were prohibitively high. However, now, with the city's expansion, more modern businesses have stolen much of the street's limelight. Savvy investors have avoided the high land prices of this street, instead creating new opportunities elsewhere, resulting in a completely different scene. Gold jewelry symbolizes wealth and prosperity in China, and many Chinese people buy gold ornaments to express their hopes for a better year ahead. Therefore, gold shops are always bustling with activity during the Spring Festival. This gold shop's decor looks extremely luxurious, and a large crowd has gathered in front of it. I remember when I was little, right where I'm standing now, my family and I used to set up a stall here, selling trendy goods from Shanghai. But back then, this street wasn't nearly as modern and clean as it is now. Ahead lies a new commercial district with a more modern style and more international brands, which has attracted a lot of young people. This area used to be a place where auto parts were sold. Later, it was developed into a real estate market and transformed into a purely upscale commercial pedestrian street. Why are people gathered here? It turns out there's something interesting across the street that's caught their attention. 10 years ago, this would have been unimaginable. The naked eye 3D effect is incredibly immersive. This newly developed commercial pedestrian street is brightly lit. The internationally renowned brand store is exquisite and luxurious, with visually striking and commercially appealing wall designs. It's clear that even this, usually bustling and crowded commercial area, has not yet recovered its usual popularity. This is a sales and display area for two Chinese-made new energy vehicles. Another Chinese-made new energy vehicle showroom. This is a local inland river. Although it was getting late, people were still walking and jogging along the green path by the river. With increasing work pressure, today's professionals in China are paying more and more attention to their health. In the evenings, groups of middle-aged and elderly women can be seen everywhere dancing in the squares, all demonstrating people's emphasis on health. A striking phenomenon is the sheer number of people participating in marathons organized across the country. The food street near the local office buildings doesn't seem very crowded yet. Oh right, I almost forgot. It is already 9:40 p.m.